Hi students, welcome to SPRedutech. So more current affairs and also free PDF of the current affairs will be available in our app SPRedutech, which is in the descriptions. And also here in future we'll be making more courses that are useful for your UPSC preparations. For now we can continue with the topic. Coral cyro preservation is in news. So why it is in news? Actually, Australia's Great Barrier Reef scientists has tested successfully a new method for the coral cyro preservations. We shall know about that in news. So also the scientists have used the word named cyro mesh to freeze the coral larva at the Australian Institute of Marine Sciences AIMS. So here what they're gonna do, actually the Great Barrier Reef has suffered 4 bleaching events last 7 years. So including the first ever bleaching during the La Nina phenomena. So here you need to understand La Nina phenomena will create a more and more and coral bleaching. This is the first ever coral bleaching started, and also in last 7 years 4 incidents as such has been used. And also here, so what is cyro mesh? So they are freezing the coral larvae, that is called as a cyro mesh. So now let us understand what is this coral cyro preservation. Actually, coral cyro preservation is a process where they are preserving the coral cells and tissues at very low temperature. We know that cyro means a low temperature. So in a low temperature they are preserving the cyro cells. And also here, what is the techniques that they are using? So here they are using a technique with which the minimum ice crystals are formed and also keep the coral and their cells alive at a frozen stage for a long duration of time. So guys, what is the significance of the so-called work done through this process? Actually, this is very useful that frozen corals are stored and later reintroduced in the wild, which means so they can stop the bleaching of these coral reefs, and also to mitigate the climate change situations where corals are depleting, so we can protect it. And also here it can build bigger, more deserving bank of frozen living corals and preserving the biodiversity. So here, so you are preserving the present biodiversity and you can introduce in a favorable conditions. And also this can make an introduction of these corals into different other places also. Now let us understand what is this cyro mesh. Cyro mesh means what? It is a fabricated mesh used as a substrate in cyro preservation. So here this is lightweight and manufactured cheaply. It's a mesh like structure, it is manufactured. So it is better for preserving the corals, and also it has a properties of cyro plates. The mesh technology will help to store the coral larvae at minus 196 degrees, which means minus 320.8 Fahrenheit. And also let us understand the other technology that can store the coral restorations. So here Biorock technology, which is also used for the coral restoration. What is this Biorock technology? It's a piece of technology that has a lower voltage direct current which is used to run through the steel, and this electricity can then interact with the minerals in the seawater and cause solid limestone to grow on the structure. So here this activity will make the limestone to grow, and this Biorock structure can install 1 nautical mile of the Mithapur coast in the Gulf of Kutch in 19th January 2020. The scientists have used solar panels for power in this case. So here through this technology they are growing the more and more coral forms. So here this is it about the news, and also have a clarity about this content, and also which is most useful for your UPSC preparations. If you are preparing for UPSC, kindly don't forget to subscribe this channel, and also this content will help you in more other competitive learning and also concept learning process. Bye bye, take care, have a nice day. This is me SPR signing off.